Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It's time for Braden in the car after having too much coffee. Comic Sans, Helvetica, and Times New Roman walk into a bar. "Get out!" shouts the barman. "We don't serve your type here." Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Monday afternoon commute. How is it going? I hope you were copacetic throughout your Monday. I think that's a great way of putting it. Because, Mondays, they're always full of just, I don't know, you gotta ease back into the week, right? This is Monday, the 4th week of Ordinary Time. No saint of the day today, but did you read Robinson Crusoe? Did you celebrate being a spunky old broad or hula in the coolah? Well, can't really say I did any of those things either, but here we are, heading home for the day. It's 35 degrees. It's gonna get colder tonight. I see a snowflake like every minute or so fall. But I do want to say, it's okay if you don't like me. Not everyone has good taste. These jokes repeat after a while. It's a horrible app. I was just listening to wasn't really an ARG, but it was a more or less a puzzle game put out. A UK-based company by the name of Perplexity. Over 10 years ago, they came up with these set of cards, and each card had these different challenges or puzzles to them. And there was one card that was basically left never solved until the internet just recently solved the final. It was called the 1,000,000-to-1 card. And all it was, the card was just a picture. There was one picture on the card with Japanese text over top of it. It was a picture of a man, and the Japanese text translated to, "Find me." That was the whole game. See if you can find this person by just having his picture. And they first figured out his name as well. I don't remember, because it wasn't in this follow-up story I just listened to, but the very first clue, essentially, they got to the card was they figured out the person's name was Satoshi. Now, Satoshi is a very common name, so just searching for Satoshi is not exactly the easiest way of searching for someone. Now, you would have, why don't we go reverse image search that picture? And that is kind of how they eventually got to their solution here recently. But the way that reverse image search worked for quite some time is the fact that it looks for that exact picture. So the more people would reverse image search and upload that picture, the Find Satoshi picture, all you were finding were results for that picture all over the web, and it was just more and more people all looking for Satoshi. But in recent years, there are new types of image searches. Image searches that don't focus on the picture themselves, but that focus on the facial structure, facial recognition within the photo. So that's what eventually led to finally finding Satoshi, was basically technology catching up to this game. They ran it through a pretty advanced algorithm that was able to pick out specific facial features. And this is the type of technology that you would think police agencies and stuff have had at their disposal for a while, but now they're starting to trickle out onto the web. So you have to ask yourself, what kind of pictures you got out there? Even if your name's not tied to that picture, what if they can like basically identify your nose and the way that your ear is structured and the distance between them? Because those are the things within your facial structure that don't really change as you age. So think to yourself, what pictures do I have out there? I've been doing a lot more on social media lately, and there's a lot of pictures of my face out there. Yeah, I'm okay with it. I hope that if anybody is out there seeking me out, that it is all in goodwill. And all I can do is to continue to spread goodwill? I think that's a good way of putting it, but if that's a concern to you, maybe it's time to start scrubbing the web, everyone. Erase your pictures, delete your Facebook account, do what you have to do to get rid of your mug. It's not going to be an easy process. But people are going to be out there, and they're going to be able to find you. So just know, you have to live your life like an open book. Goodbye, everybody. We will see you tomorrow morning for the Tuesday morning commute. Good night.